channel. Today I'm going to be installing my wig as usual, and I'm actually rushing because at this point it's probably 12 a.m. and I had to leave the house at 3 for my flight. So I'm doing like my quick install, and I am going to be gluing this wig down. So I'm going to show you guys exactly what I do when I'm gluing the wig down. I don't remember if I showed you guys a new updated how I do my ball cap and glue my wig down. So I'm using this stockings, and I cut off one of the legs, and I'm doing this because this makes like the ball cap even more seamless, and my nail kind of ripped it on both sides, but I feel like the stocking is way thinner, and the stocking is not really to protect your edges. It's literally to make the lace look like scalp, so it's giving it like a skin-like finish. I'm spraying it down with the same ebony lace adhesive, and I'm gonna just blow it on cool air until it's nice and dried. You want to use the tail of your your comb to hold down the sideburn area. And once it's nice and dry, we're gonna cut off the lace. Y'all, I cannot even focus right now. I'm trying to hurry up. Same thing I always use. I'm gonna link them down below. I'm trying to hurry up because I literally have a flight to catch. Like, no joke. Why did I wait until the very last minute to do this? Oh, this is Afsisterwig, by the way. There's like a white cast. Oh my god. I don't even care. So now you're going to cut off the lace and just try to cut as close as possible to the edge that is not the edge that it has the adhesive, and go back in with that spray and make the edges seamless. You want to work fast because as soon as you spray this on the cap, it may start peeling back and lifting up, so you want to move pretty fast with this. Now I'm going to wipe my skin off with 91% alcohol just to clean out any makeup before we put down the glue. Now I'm using the adhesive skin guard. This helps to protect your skin from the glue and also helps your install to last longer. So I'm going to be putting on 4 layers of glue. I think I put on 4 or 5 layers, but you just wait till it gets clear and then apply it again. I'm on a tropical island, so it's really hot. I end up leaving this install in for about 3 to 4 days because obviously you're sweating, it's hot, all these things. And now I'm going to put this on, just flip it over, and then make sure that it's positioned right. You actually just want to lay this on top of the glue. I was pulling at the lace, so that ended up making me have some kind of wrinkly forehead. So just try to lay it on top of the glue. Don't really put too much tension on the lace, like pulling to push it in. Now that the glue is nice and clear, you're going to go ahead and push the lace in. You want to just press the lace. You want to just lay the lace on top of the glue. You don't want to pull too much, because when you pull too much, that does cause wrinkling, and this wig did get some wrinkling from me pulling it too much. And you can see even like how I'm pulling right there, like you could already see the wrinkle. So you actually want to lay the middle of the lace and then do the sides. I feel like that helps to prevent that wrinkly effect that happened. Lay the middle of the lace before you lay anywhere else, because the middle of my lace was very wrinkly. You could already see it right there in the middle. But I put the hair out of the way. And then I'm going to just tie it down to give it some tension. And once it's nice and melted, I'm going to take this off and you're going to start cutting that extra lace off. So I did blow on hot air and then I switched to cold air. And I'm just using my same makeup brush and just blending in that little cast that's on the wig. And you're going to cut it down the middle and cut in 2 sections. I'm using a razor to cut just because it gives it a jagged edge, and I feel like this lace is so thin that it's just melting in when you cut it like this. And now that the lace is cut, you want to go in with a little bit darker of a foundation just to get rid of that white line that normally is left. Now it's time for the edges. I do use a C shape to map out my edges. So right there at the arch of my brow, and then right at the tip of the brow, and then the sideburn area. Literally, that's what I do for all my wigs. If you do want a little bit at the front, then you could take out some at the front, but that's what I do for the sides. Then just clip that out of the way and do the same thing to the other side. You can see me measuring the front of my brow to make sure that I have the placement right. And just do the same C-shape motion, parting out the edges. And if you want, you can go in with your hot comb just to hot comb the edges in place. But I did not do this just because this is curly hair. I don't mind it being a little bit messy. I did take some of the hair out in the front just to give it more of a natural look. And I'm spraying that same lace spray in between the edges just to give it a stronger hold. You can see the front of the lace is a little bit wrinkly. That's from me applying it wrong. But the lace is so thin, it still looks natural. And once you do that, you want to tie this down. Just make sure it's not too wet. Cut the baby hairs down. And just blow it on cool air. Now you want to go ahead and break up any cast that is on the edges and trim it down. And then this is how it's looking. I'm gonna curl it with my little bitty flat iron, and I curl it going back. And you want to kind of like take your time when you're doing this, because then the curl is actually gonna curl. I feel like when you do it too fast, the little flat iron does not work properly. I'm using got2b to lay the edges. This is gonna give it a more natural look. But if I don't want it to have a natural look and I want it to really stay, I use Gorilla Snot gel. But yeah, I'm just doing my edges, and you can see how nice and natural this look. This, I took 40 minutes doing this, and you can kind of see the wrinkly area at the front of the wig a little bit. But yeah, make sure you apply the wig from the middle and then the sides, and you'll be perfect. This wig is nice. The lace is nice and seamless. As you can see, it's blended properly. So yeah, make sure you guys visit Afsister. I will have the links down below, and I will definitely see you in my next one. Bye.